Alright everybody, welcome back to Mangaka's Master Ninja Mode walkthrough of Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, at least in its current version, before we see what happens in the February balance patch. So we'll call this like, first patch or something like that. We are playing as Ryu again. It's Chapter 10, Submit or Die. This is where we're going through Russia to take on Zedonius. This is actually a fairly long chapter as well. So we're going to jump pretty much right into it. And thanks to our efforts, right, we've been able to come here. Now, in my own playthrough, I used a Grains of Spiritual Life in fighting the Armadillo boss, just to make sure I can get all the way through it. We'll see how it goes. Now, for this playthrough, I mentioned I don't really go for upgrading the Dragon's Claw, Tiger's Fang, the dual swords. Pretty much at all, just because I prefer to get other weapons upgraded to full instead. Since this weapon gets like its upgrade at like the end of the game for free, and the Dragon Sword after this chapter with Ryu, I think there's one more chapter or two chapters that we play, and then this Dragon Sword will become fully upgraded. But it seems like there's a lot of great strengths and tech to the Dragon's Claw and Tiger's Fang that I have not really explored. Like its 360 apparently has a bunch of iframes, and so you can cheese and out DPS a lot of things. So, but we'll see how that goes, right? Like, I guess I'm showing you a way to play through the game without using the dual swords to fight your way through it. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a grain here. Just try to top us off. Now we're in this first section where there's actually mines in the snowfield. Follow these. Actually, I don't think we're quite there yet. Ninja in the back. Try to get to him real quick. I'm just thinking of the flip side briefly. Okay, Ryu, sure. Let's prioritize the one guy instead of the two. But you do you, boo. You do you. Yeah. Very short skirmish here in the snowfield. That is amazing. Where did I hit that other guy even? Hold up. What is this? There we go. Okay. I've never, in my years of playing this game, have had that happen to me. So I was amusing to say the least. I'm going to see if they'll give me a blue essence here. No, they're all just giving me yellow essence, which is a bit lame. I would, again, recommend you try to get your UT farming going just to maximize the yellow essence drops that you get. We got a couple more guys showing up, so let's charge a UT as they approach. And as you can see, there is some collision on those hills, and a bunch of rockets being sent to the guy at the very end. Use the Gregorian flails real quick. We'll try to absorb this essence. I am going to switch to the Dragon Sword just for flying swallow purposes. And I'm just going to use the Dragon Sword because why the hell not? Get a level 2 ultimate technique off. Can you kind of open and do whatever here? This guy fires very intermittently, so you do have time to clear out all these guys before you have to swing at him. If I remember correctly, there is a Devil's Way mushroom coming up. So I'm actually going to do this. Let these guys run at me. I wanted to hit both of them, but alas, we only hit one. He will die, which is a cool story. And then I'm going to switch over to the Tonfas because they got great ultimate technique. Get the level 2, so we get the full bow. One thing I would recommend, maybe stay a little lower to the ground. Like, don't dash jump if the rockets are firing at you, just so you can maintain your block. You don't want to be caught in the middle of your jump in the air. There's a chest right here. I want to say it's just a Live of the Gods chest. We will advance forward real quick. We are going to run down our guy with the singular rocket launcher in the back, just because he can be quite a nuisance. I'm going to try and wait for these ninjas to get close enough. That is a wonderfully visceral attack. It has to wait for that whole thing to play out, though. I'll go for the Kusarigama for a moment. Just demonstrating that there's a lot of different things that you can do in these fights. Oh, he died. That's a cringe. I threw shuriken and he was like, I'm out, fam, peace. So we do have a save point up ahead, so you can heal at it. The gate stays open, so we can run back to this first chest and use it. And it is a ghost fist chest, so there was nothing to even worry about. Again, just applying the proper principles. So that's a random chest. That might be like a herbs chest on like a lower difficulty. That is a thing I have noticed. Just cross-referencing some guides and whatnot. Either way, though, we do get a full Nimpo back, which is awesome. We hear that there are dogs coming, so I'm going to switch to the staff, and we're going to spin to win at these pups. I was able to absorb 2 of that ultimate Nimpo right there. Not Nimpo, 2 of the ultimate technique essence. That fight went very well. We can open this up now. It is a singular item. 121, 156. So 3.5. That should be a grain. Not a grain, an herb of spiritual life chest. So I will save just because that fight went well and we were able to take advantage of that chest. And then this fight is where things get maybe a little less fun. I'll go to the site. Right, we got rocket launcher ninjas firing at us from up top, so I'm going to run up here, actually, and target them first. Just because they can be quite obnoxious. I'll use the scythe for a moment. I didn't have a Nimpo expended. That sucks. Okay. It kind of came at me from a few different angles. But I also think, looking at that fight, the Eclipse Scythe was not the way to take it on. Because while it does have like a unique flying swallow, it's not necessarily better for it. And again, this is why I wanted to save before we even got to that fight, right? Like, we had a great fight against the dogs. So I wanted to save that progress. Now we'll jump in here. This will come down. I'm going to use the Falcon Talons here to start things off instead. Just to take advantage of their amazing flying swallow property, which is, once you get it to level 3, oopsie, drop that. That's no bueno. Oh yeah, there's a whole Muramasa shop in here. Yeah, this is an area I did not swing by in my mentor mode playthrough. I think there might be something else up here, but for now I think I'm tripping. So, you know, you could always just come up in here instead, right? Isolate some of the melee ninjas. I'll get a level 2 ultimate technique kill. Absorb that essence. Shoot him. He's gonna force me to act before this was ready, but he did die anyway, so that's cool. So yeah, you can always use that room as like a safety net, if you will. But that is the one drawback of going for the Falcon Talons in that instance. Flying Swallow Azuna drop. You know, may lead you back downstairs. But again, we can just simply run back into this room to bridge the way back upstairs, get maybe 1 or 2 of the melee guys to run in after us. I'm just going to go for it again. Okay, we should be staying upstairs. Could be good. As long as you get your angle pretty much lined up with the bridge, you should be fine. Like right there, I came at it from that angle that took me off that bridge top. Come on. Oh, you absolute dog. You know, that's probably insulting to the dogs. The dogs are like, hey, man. We'll fight you like that, we come right for you, bro. I'll take some of those bullets there. We got plenty of life. Eviscerate him with that. Stun him up. Great range on the Tampa ultimate technique, as you can see. Trying to absorb their essence. He moved, and I just reflexively released. I didn't realize he moved backwards. This guy's gonna run up. They're just coming at me one at a time. Again, farming them up. You know, if the AI is gonna let me abuse them, I might as well abuse them. We're already doing pretty good. If you need to stock up on anything in here, or if you can upgrade a weapon, there is this Muramasa shop for you to use. There might be some chests in lower difficulties, but this Master Ninja mode, this is what we got. Absolutely nothing in here. But yeah, take advantage of that space, that area. It's a pretty good space to use. And then once we're done with that, we will jump right on down. Actually, can we backtrack? It looks like we can. I'm going to go ahead and save at that statue again. Just for a safety save. So we don't have to repeat this fight. And again, went pretty well. I'm in really good HP totals. And I want to show you all that you can backtrack as well. So taking advantage of old save statues to mitigate how much fights you have to redo in case something goes wrong. I think it's pretty crucial. All right, now this is where we get introduced to the fact that there are some explosive mines in the ground. So we're going to walk down the center path. Or lightly jog, I should say. There is a crystal skull right behind me, so check that out. As you can see, if you spam your arrows, you will usually intercept a rocket that's flying at you, usually. But yeah, spam just a bow and arrow here. React to the rockets with a quick dodge out. You could use a Nimpo here if you want to. In fact, I think there might be a Nimpo chest up ahead. My brain is, you know, there's years of knowledge that has also rotted there for some years. Yeah, this is the body, isn't it? No, that. Yep. So there's a Devil's Way mushroom. I'm going to go ahead actually and just use it right here. Art of the Inferno. Attack both of those turrets. I'm getting the feeling that the turrets actually body block the ninjas operating them. So that might have been a quote-unquote waste of that resource, but, you know, it's a resource that we have. Yeah, they're still there. Okay. Maybe not the move. Oh, no. Okay, it is just a full turret, but they just have quite a bit of armor to them. And maybe I need a level 3. Oh, no. See, that's why we save. I dashed, moved erroneously. So, yeah, just take it slow. Maybe the art... I think the Art of the Inferno did do a little bit of damage, but maybe I needed to be at level 3 to one-shot them. Not entirely sure. But yeah, with a quick death like that, you just have to run it back. That's why we do that safety save, right? So I'm happy to show you all the importance of that. Let me not walk into the... I walked into the mine that... Oh, that's amazing. That's genuinely funny, actually. Like, high key. You know, sometimes you just goober. Sometimes you just make a mistake. You know, so it's pretty funny how, like, Ryu instantly has the snow disappear from him when he goes inside. So let's advance forward, get over here again, see this, can't skip this cutscene. It's going to play for us every time. Right, and then we don't jump, we're just going to walk through nice and slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. And here, we're going to use the Art of the Inferno here. Okay, cool. The other guy literally came out, like, right after. And even then... Oh, Lord. Yeah, walk back and forth. Spam your arrows at him, right? Like, you'll take him out. Nobody left. And yeah, they even have railings in the way, so even that Nimpo is, like, not very effective. I'll try to approach this. Just one. Ow. One thing at a time. 1 or 2 arrow shots will do the trick. Then this guy aggroes once we actually cross that threshold. Oh my lord, he actually jumped and I think either triggered a mine or pushed me into a mine. Actually, I think I know what I'm going to do, because this section is being obnoxious to me. And I'm not really too interested in continuing to repeat it like this. I think I'm going to use that Art of the Void Nimpo on him. Like, we'll just shoot him dead, take care of the turrets, and be on our way. If you want a quick and efficient way of getting through that section. Not really a thing that you have to invest in, I would say, but it's something that you could do. Besides, like, we're about to get, like, cut off from backtracking from here, so basically, if you want to make use of this Devil's Way mushroom, now's the time. Right, start shooting away. Spamming arrows if they fire up at us. Ah, and this time he spawned down there. Oh, Lord. Yeah, careful about dodging to the right. Could barely tell that rocket was going to miss me. Barely. And it gives me an info. That's cruel, bro. You see my health bar. I don't need more red, you know? Okay, we got Art of the Void. You guys going to spawn. Okay, we took him out. Stand right here. Aim it here. We one-shot that guy. There we go. Okay, we cleared that. Thank God. As you can see, this area is safe for us to traverse on. And just take it slow. Align with the path. There's simply just too many mines for us to really worry about. To try and skirmish here. So there you go. Very simple way of dealing with that section. And I think I've demonstrated with my own humorous deaths why we want to do that. Nothing outside. There's a chest up ahead. Once we open up this bad boy, we will spawn a fight. I'm going to have the Tonfas out, because why not? Lives of 1,000 gods, so the increased permanent life. And let's get busy killing ninjas. Whatever weapon you want to use, go for it. Ooh, okay, I got a little unlucky. I thought I got the full charge, but I didn't. Okay, I want to absorb that level 2 essence. 360. Didn't even break a limb. I'm surprised. The Tonfas are, like, crazy good for delimbing enemies. 1, 2. All right, let's see. I want to go with dual swords. Why not? 1, 2. Thank you, sir. All that for one guy. Well played, Ryu. Well played. Bring him down. 1, 2. Oh, this UT is just not doing a great job of branching out to hit folks, you know? So let's do this. 360 staff. The old faithful, if you will. Look at that. 2 guys dead from a level 1. It's too good, man. Probably shouldn't have mashed triangle, because I might have been able to kill that guy otherwise. Usragama. Pull him from so far away off camera. Love it. Gorgeous, beautiful, spectacular. Level 2 after he's stunned. But even with that, he's still kicking. All right. Yeah, pretty straightforward fight. You should be very comfortable with fighting these mobs by this point, to be honest. Then, you know, you can switch up tactics and weapons and all that stuff. Hopefully I'm showing off that there are many viable strategies, ways to approach these fights. We're coming up on an area where there will be our second crystal skull, actually. If I remember right, this, if you go to the left, this will fast track you to progress through the level. But if you head to the right, so you come to this stop, this takes you to this chest. And this chest, I think it's an herb chest. It might be a grain, though. Let's pop her open. It's the Life of the Gods, okay? I doubted myself for a second. But yeah, Life of the Gods, so you don't have to worry about anything right here. And then we're going to jump to this. This doorway will open. We'll try and get a level 2 off. This guy, yeah, it takes forever for him to pull out his stuff. Yo, if he dies, that'd be awesome. Sick. That guy's still alive. That's crazy. Ooh, he almost suicided me. Okay. Cool. And then if you haven't picked it up, walk down these stairs. You will get a crystal skull that's either right here, here, or here. It's just on one of those candles, so otherwise you can just jump straight down. Nothing else to really be seen here. And then, yeah, Ghostfish right here. Vigorian Flails, where you at? Bruh? Bruh, how would you clip through that wall? Speedrunners want to know your secret. Like, deadass, he just... Okay, alright. He's a ghost, but he got trapped on the outside of the bars that he went through. That's just amazing. We got a little tunnel away of Ghostfish. We're just gonna, use whatever weapon you want. Dual swords, light attacks are pretty good. The Vigorian Flail is also an acceptable option. Whatever you gotta do to kill the fish. It's a pretty mellow section, this part. And you can even set up some ultimate techniques and farm them up for a lot more essence as well. So keep that in mind. All right, now there is a chest all the way down here. My plan right now is to blitz for it. Unless, is this the Nimpo chest that I've been thinking about this whole time? Nope, it's just regular chest. Probably about 1,000 essence in there. But you can use it to start off this fight if you so choose. Dragon Sword, be gone. Eclipse Scythe, come here. Excellent crowd control. Oh. But I keep messing up my on-landing timing, so that's just unfortunate. Rocket Launcher Ninja all the way down at the end. I'm just going to take care of him with a bow and arrow, right? We don't need to play those games. And that's it. That's a very short fight for us here. One of the sad things about the Ninja Gaiden Sigma balancing. It'll be a lot cool to fight like a full slew of enemies in this area. Coming on in here, there is a Grain of Spiritual Life, 27. We're up to 31 now. This used to be a puzzle room area where you pick up an item to advance forward. There is a Crystal Skull in here. I think it's right there. I'm just going to double check everywhere else too to be sure. Jewel of the Demon Seal is right there. So we are actually able to take this, upgrade our Art of the Inferno to level 3 or whatever Nimpo you haven't upgraded yet. But I think at this point it should be Art of the Inferno. The other Nimpos have a lot of stronger use cases, I would argue. So yeah, visiting the train, more than worth it. Now we advance on ahead. Again, this is quite a big level for us to be exploring through. And we do actually have a boss fight on the other side of this. I feel pretty comfortable with it. Actually, if you're not feeling too good or you don't want to risk it, just go ahead and take the statue. Because if I remember right, we fought this boss before in Chapter 3, obviously. But if I remember correctly, he does have some adds with him now. So I'm just going to use the same tactic that we did before. Namely Falcon Talon's Light, Heavy. You can also use some other weapons too. I'm going to, for example, bust out the Eclipse Sight. You got stun right there. Yeah, we're not encountering any enemies. So honestly, you should be able to beat this fight pretty much like no stress. There's the ads. Okay. I was saying all of that, and then ads were like, heard you talking shit. Come down real quick. Bro, the sight did nothing to him. That's cringe. Oh, what the hell hit me? Oh, he roared at me? Y'all, imagine if I didn't take that save point. So yeah, I was thinking rocket launcher ninjas, but no, he's brought in a different kind of backup. Of course, whatever weapon you prefer to do damage with here to him is, your prerogative. Staying at his feet, pretty much the safest place you could be. And again, you know, if you want to accelerate things, you can go for his face. It does get a little riskier there. You know, because you are in range of some of these attacks you can do. We are going, again, Blades. Really? That didn't delim him or nothing. I want the Tonfas to deal with these guys. Oh, that was bad positioning. Yeah, right. So once you get out there, it gets a little tricky. The ads just complicate the fight, right? Maybe a 360 staff is okay. Or actually, I'm probably going to Nimpo hit them instead. Curious, how well do the Tonfas work here? Not bad damage. Oh yeah, okay, Tonfas are definitely doing more damage than the Talons were, because we're getting like just more hits to connect. Then once they show up, right, we're gonna Art of the Piercing Void them. That guy's gonna go down and explode. And then a level 1 ultimate technique. We'll take the other one down. Light, light, heavy, heavy. And there's the other ads. These are the ones I remembered. I'm gonna go ahead. Where's the Walker Talon? We're just gonna do this real quick. Right, do that to clear them out. Cool, we did regenerate a Nimpo. There's one more guy, but as you can see, the boss camera just stays on the boss here. So I'm hoping that is something that changes up. I could have used another Nimpo there, that's crazy. That's funny, I hit him and it stunned him. He's actually dead. Get close, get close. That's a funny way to end the fight. Incidental OT setup. Once he dies though, we're not out of the woods yet, because these guys are still active. Good lord, imagine if that hit me. And we're just gonna gun them down real quick, and then I believe we're gonna move on to another area. Alright, that's Sound and Fury. Yeah, so Zedonius lectures us about stuff. And we'll proceed on ahead. Nothing behind us. There is a save statue coming up. So yeah, that's sort of how you can manage that fight. Probably best to ignore the rocket guys. I'm not sure if they infinitely spawn or not. Someone in the comments do let us know. I didn't have a chance to stress test this, but kind of like I got the vibe from it anyway. And by the time they come out, you should be able to just blitz down our boy's health. There we go. Art of the Ghostfish Killer. Life of the Gods in there, so don't miss it. Oh my, go to hell. They all clumped up and jumped me at the same time behind the corner. Luckily though, you are given slight pass. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the book I was trying to find earlier. Luckily you are given a small pass on things. Let's go ahead and farm these guys for some essence. Oh my lord. Say that and they start farming me for health. Okay, pretty decent bit of damage there. I'll just go with the flails all the way through. That kind of just seems like the most effective way of dealing with them, even with their ultimate technique. Making sure I don't miss the Life of the Gods. Okay, no, it's on this floor. This door right here. Bruh. Bro, what do you mean you interrupted me between my ultimate technique? Alright, we're just gonna mash this out. And we're fine, ladies and gentlemen, we are fine. Okay. You're able to kill a few with an ultimate technique though, so that does save us just a little bit of stuff. Make sure you're blocking as you come out, because yeah, already targeted by some rocket launchers. There's a chest right here. Pretty sure it's a health item chest. Where's our next dragon statue? It's up ahead, I'm sure. We got some single rockets and the multi-rocket guy. Take them down with your bow and arrow, right? We don't need to try and run across the water just to take that risk for a little more essence or karma score if you're playing that mode. Just advancing up ahead. And this is a point of no return. Okay, so we gotta just open that chest now. Is it a grains? Is it a mushroom? I'm trying to recall. Might be something different, but let's find out together, friends. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop the one herb I do have in case this is a grains chest, because if it is a grains chest, I'd rather get the essence for it. Lives of the Thousand Gods again. 2 in 1 chapter. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, just pick up that chest immediately. We're gonna advance forward, get back on track. So yeah, we got a dummy thick health bar now. And let's run up the stairs and do this. Actually, it wasn't a point of no return, was it? Yeah, we can jump down. I thought there was a pit below it for some reason. There's an herb of spiritual life in this chest. So if you've been able to manage your items, you can farm that up. But again, a little less important these days. And here is our save statue as well for us to mess around with. I'm going to go ahead and use it. We are at full HP. Yeah, once you turn the corner, jump forward a hair. These guys spawn. That's a good delim. Excuse me. Come on, get close. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Another guy saws that and says, yeah, I can take him. Dispatch those 3 ninjas however you choose. We do have our Muramasa shop here. And I am like 900 points off from upgrading the Kusarigama to level 4. Level 3, excuse me. That's how ninjas climb up stuff. But the nice thing is we can always backtrack to that statue and continue to use it for a save point in case we need to. This section can be a bit tricky. I did see those guys just out of the corner of my eye. Let's go with the Tonfas. 360. Not going to hit anyone. Okay. Bruh, would you, like, delim or something for me, dude? All I ask. Come on. Thank you, sir. Right? Pretty easy kill. Oh, I still don't have the essence to upgrade. That's funny. That is actually kind of funny. But yeah, this is a slightly tricky section to navigate and platform through. There are moments where you can get pinched like this, and you have to wiggle out by mashing. Yeah, it's no fun. You can die pretty quickly just from that damage if it accrues up. So let's not mess this up this time, Ryu. Ryu, what did I just say? There we go. Yeah, just make sure your jump's correct. Oh my lord. Yeah. Ninja Gaiden 2 platforming, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the Dragon Sword here, just to give us access to the Flying Swallow, so that I can increase my jump distance if I need to. What is going on here? Do I gotta mash X there? I think that's what I gotta do. Y'all saw I almost hit that. Get out just fine. I don't think I've ever had this much problem with this section, right? Yeah, now imagine fighting these guys on this. I want to jump up here. I'll let them run at me. Come on. Closer, closer, closer. Thank you, sir. And if they fall down, they might come up after you to chase you. Otherwise, they might not. I don't think there's anything down there to pick up. I don't recall there being anything anyway. Jump ahead here. There is a, I believe the crystal skull of this level is like on that platform. It's pretty obvious. This is the notebook I was thinking of. It's 2 notebooks. So you can just pick those up if you want to read the lore. Not really much to do in this area otherwise. We're just going to keep on platforming, come to this section here. Go pick a direction and go. You can backtrack to upgrade if you want or buy items. I'm not going to do that because we're really not on anything too pertinent. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's why I should have switched over to the dragon sword. Oh my. Can I at least get back on it from here? Nah, Ryu is just too short for that. Yeah, so you have to come up here. Time your jump so that you connect to that. You can jump, and I would jump Flying Swallow just to guarantee that you get here. Alright, now let's not goof this next bit up. Let's not goof it up again. Yeah, this area is a lot more calm than in the original Ninja Gaiden 2. You just had tons of enemies, you know, you had to fight your way up it. Alright, then in here, this is a herbs or grain chest. No, it's a grains chest. But I didn't have, like, there was no way I could have really healed from that. So actually what I probably would recommend is complete this platforming section, come back down, because you do have a save statue right there. Definitely Flying Swallow jump. Save here, then use that chest so that you can get the essence from it. But I'm not too pressed about it these days. Because again, our entire lineup of weapons is almost upgraded. So there's really not much more to spend our essence on at this point in this version of the game. Outside of just like, you know, constantly buying items if we so need to. Alright, Zedonius. Fairly tricky boss because, as you can see, he's got ads. He got a little bit of a rough start there. He's gonna do flame pillar attacks when he crouches like that. I'm gonna abuse my iframes here. 360 staff UT is slightly effective against him. Ooh, but I got just a hair too close. Hate to see it. Give me just a moment. I do want to look at something real quick. Let me post this. Okay, I just want to check something. All right. So Zedonius can be, again, a bit of a tricky fight. I'm getting unlucky with his openings right now because he's just going incredibly aggro very quickly. And as you can see, like the Ganja will just get in here and start messing me up. You could use Nimbo to open these guys up if you really needed to. But we're going to fight him for a bit and fish for some really good openings. 360 staff here again, just because I want a very powerful level 1 I can go into that I don't have to worry about too much. Damage on it as well against him is decent. He can't really block all of it. So we'll use that, kind of cheese him down a bit. I'll force this fight a little longer, see what happens. Ow, that's what happened. He's like, no, what's that extra health? Get out of here. Whack. Very aggressive guy. This might be like the strongest of the fiends, and he also just has like the hardest boss fight setup. Just because, as you know, the Ganja are all around him to start, so he opens with ads. Okay, we were able to actually somehow do more to him with that 1-360 than a full UT, which is interesting. Right, so I'm going to try and just continue to use the 360 staff UT. Timing it just in time, using it to swing into Zedonius. When he goes up, he comes down. We should delay our jump next time. But, you know, as you can see, in the process of taking out the ganja around him, it will do quite a bit of damage. Ah, but I got way too close to him. Yeah. So you can kind of see, like, the premise of my idea with him here. It's to turn his strong advantage that he has on us against him. Does a Falcon Talon's Flying Swallow kill? No, it doesn't even launch them. That's Seti Spaghetti. Okay, we got hit. 360 staff. I can't see anything. Yeah, so we just dodge. Swinging in with the staff. Oh, but I missed my on landing, so we just whiffed an attack in air. There's a couple ways you can do this, you know. If you want to completely cheese the fight, have Zedonius kill you outright, you know. Then it's just you just say GG's. So we gotta watch his opening first. Like, he's just not giving any play time. How did he catch me in air like that? Oh my lord, he's obnoxious. Dash jumping, not a good move. That's a good opening for us, because we actually had time to charge a UT. Cool, he's gonna land right on us. We'll spin to win on him, taking out a ganja as well. We had just enough time to get that UT charged. Oh, I really wanted to absorb that essence. But instead I had to do on landing, like, immediately after I recovered. Alright, once everybody's dead, I'm going to go over the Falcon Talons. I am going to pop a grain here. Again, because it just repositions us pretty well. But you'll see that he has quite a bit of armor to him. He's also very aggressive, in case that wasn't evident. So we really have to pick and choose our time very accurately. Okay, jumping into that guy, maybe not the move. Cool, we catch him right here, hit him for quite a bit of damage. However, ganja didn't really suffer any damage. 360 spin, kills one. Okay, I'll do this just because I can. Somehow we didn't get hit. He can block some of those attacks. Let's call out the Talons. We see that he summons a Flame Pillar when he does that stance. How do I? Okay, I gotta get my timing down, I guess. So you can do like 1-2s, but the problem is, even if you're point blank to him like this and he starts up with those fireballs, I have a hard time dodging. Although my habit tends to be go to the right. Maybe it's go to left instead. I'm gonna jump here, we're gonna get this. I'm gonna OT this guy as well, speed up his death. Okay, we timed that escape perfectly. Cool, we got this. Oddly enough, right, if you do like a level 2, I feel like he tends to block it more. That's his grab attack. Whatever you do not get hit. Jumped away too soon. How is this guy swimming under a steel grate? Can we appreciate that for a second? Like, this ganja is dodging me because it's going under the ground. Like, and it's like, how? That is steel grate. There is nothing there. Oh, my lord. Let's sort this out. We'll go ahead and change tactics here just to try and set us up a little bit better. Like, because if you're trying to do this through a playthrough and you're not really too concerned about, like, karma or, you know, conserving your Nimpo, we can just pop off here with it. You know, Blade Nimpo, very effective here. Delim the Ganjas. So you get guaranteed OT setups. But, you know, make sure you time your on-landing UTs correctly so that you actually have essence to absorb before you stand there. running. Yeah, now it's going to take a year to die. Spin the wind into him. Bro, oh my lord, it caught me in a combo. Alright. Make sure I got the right Nimpo. Close enough. Actually curious if there's other ultimate techniques that might be pretty effective against him. I can see the Tonfas maybe. Yeah, as you can see, like he blocks the Tonfas like outright. And that's like the problem with a lot of ultimate techniques. But the staff, he can have a blind spot for it. Oh, yeah, don't jump against, dash jumping against him, it just feels bad to use. Because you can see the fireballs can combo on you. Finally get that kill. Got that OT set up, so now, with the back-to-back OTs, I should just be able to chain some of this. But yeah, you know, you jump into him like that, right? And then it's like, he just tracks you. So it just might have to be a case of break the dash jump habit. No dash jumping. Windblade Nimpo here to make sure I did not get hit. Target the Ganja. Even the level 2 like staff UT, right? Like it oddly just will get blocked by him. Oh, I should have kept mashing. This is grab attack, the big slow move. It actually doesn't have too high of a successful hit rate, but if you overextend, it will definitely punish you. So that was like an opening to the fight that this didn't really work because we just never really got any of the 360 UTs onto him. So yeah, Zedonius is a very big block, like in a playthrough. Oh, come on. Bruh. Did get a hit there, which is good. Someone got to level 2. But here's the problem, right? Like, if we don't dash jump, there's just not enough recovery. Rather, there's too much recovery for us to effectively escape him. Like this, get a kill, OT. He's gonna go up in the air, come down. 360 iframes to avoid him. OT. Ganjas. 360. Oh, I really wanted to. Oh, I died even. I picked a race there, trying to see if I could if I get the iframes before he came down. Oops. Yeah. He's usually a bit invulnerable to other Nimpos, right? He can sometimes get hit by the wind blades, as you can see, but the Void Nimpo, he just blocks it out, right? At least when he's on the ground like that. Alright, trying to use these Ganjas as iframes on demand. 360 spin right towards him. We killed his other Ganja. 360 into him. Dodge. 360 into him. Get some hits. And now we gotta sort of wait for him to do something. As you can see, right, if he goes for that slow grab, we do get a guaranteed punish on it, And now it's time for the next wave of ganja. First time we've actually gotten there in a few minutes, so... After a few minutes of play, I should say. This fight's going well enough. No! Okay, well... Get off of me. That guy, like, really overstayed his welcome. Y'all see that? Okay, he somehow caught me there. We're gonna avoid that. Spin to win. Kill this ganja, I guess. Spin into him. Also catch the ganja by circumstance. Pop a bless. You want, yeah, once you get enough range. We got so lucky there. Get a couple guaranteed hits. I'll go ahead and one more grain here. Just because, again, like at this point, we got plenty of essence to play with. You know what I mean? Like we don't really have to be too conservative. Like, okay, he's just gonna go up and down, up, down. Okay, cool. I mean, thanks for the AI bug, Zedonius. Holy shit, he's actually bugged. This is amazing. I kind of almost want to throw the fight. There. Okay, he was moving. He was moving. Brother. Okay. He was like, throw what against me, son? Nah, you better not do that. Okay, he took like most of that level, too. Oh, this is level 1, not actually reaching? Okay. Do I honorable duel him? Yes. Oh, that's so hype. I just said, let's do it. Full send. Yeah, don't be afraid to use healing items against him. It's a fairly stressful fight, even, you know, especially when he doesn't just bug out for a few moments, like, what's my next move? But you should be able to clear this fight. At this point in the game, you should have plenty of essence stocked up. You probably have all the weapons that you want upgraded anyway. So if you gotta slow down upgrading a couple weapons that you don't really use at this point, like, just don't sweat it. You don't have to upgrade all the weapons. I just like to demonstrate that we can do that after all those years of playing Sigma, and the game just would always leave you with one unupgraded weapon, or at least one level 2 weapon, when the rest were level 3 or level 4. So I just like to show that off. Anyways, that is chapter 10. 52-minute video, so probably one of our longer ones here, but I think it went pretty well. Thank you all for watching. Catch you in the next one.